Okay, hey guys, it's Don here, Don the Sign Guy, and excuse me, breaking news right now, just finding out that the Blue Bombers will be joining the Western Division in 2014. So that's kind of interesting. That goes against what Mark Cohan was saying at the Bombers season opener or home opener. He was saying that he thought the Bombers would likely remain in the East. Now, many of the older fans believe that the Bombers should be a Western team, as historically they have been a Western team more years than not, and the Bombers have won 8 of their Grey Cups when competing as a Western team. Now, if you're sitting there and you're thinking that being in the West, as for a Bombers fan, is kind of weird, that's because the last number of years, 20 or so years, maybe 20, 25 years, the Bombers have been in the East. So, although it seems like the East is where the Bombers belong historically, the West is where they are. So it's going to be some really interesting things. That means that the games against the Riders will count for a little bit more than just some prairie rivalry and hatred between the two teams and fans, hopefully keeping in a fun manner. But it'll also mean that the schedule is going to be very interesting because they're going to play 9 other teams, and there is an 18 game. Sorry, they'll play 8 other teams, and there's an 18 game schedule. So the scheduling is going to be kind of interesting with an extra team if they don't expand the number of games in the season. Typically what happened is the Bombers in the East would play each Eastern Division team 3 times and one Eastern Division team 4 times, and then they would play each Western Division team twice, and that would give them the 18 games. Now, with there being 8 other teams that they're going to play, it'll be kind of interesting to see how they get that 19 games in. It hasn't been announced yet. What I kind of imagine or wonder is if they'll play each team in the West 2 times, except one team they'll play 3, and each team in the East they'll play 2 times, except one team they'll play 3 times. And that would give them 18 games a season, and that would also let them play each time once home and away. I imagine that the schedule makers and the Board of Governors and whoever's involved in that is going to make sure that Winnipeg still continues to see every team once at home. But if that is the way that the schedule goes, which it might be, I don't know, it would be interesting because there could be potentially years when we would see Saskatchewan twice in Winnipeg, or Winnipeg could potentially be twice in Saskatchewan, making it more than just a Labor Day Banjo Bowl Classic rematch. So some interesting news if you're a Bombers fan. If you're not, then you probably don't care. And I'm surprised that you've watched this far into the video, but good for you, because I'm not going to talk about anything else. So thanks for watching, and this has been Don the Sign Guy, and I'll keep you updated with recent developments as they come. Thanks, bye for now.